So hello guys, today we are playing Warhammer Rogue Trader, and the main thing is for me is to check to understand if I wanna work on project like this one, because I have few contacts, and if I like it and I see that I can bring something to this on this scale, this type of projects, be lovely. I played Warhammer Dark Crusade on 4, but that's all. So I have a very little experience of this beautiful universe. I have a lot of friends who like them, but we will see. So yeah, let's go. We'll go a little bit easier on the music, maybe kind of a maybe 60%, kind of like this one. Yeah, nice, perfect. Apply, save, and I believe that's all. New game, of course, main story. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the sign of an ancient dynasty, a daring privateer that reign over their trade protectorate, and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It's up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valancius, so the guy will play in 4, I believe so, dynasty, okay, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high, and rise even higher is a cross path with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Corunus Expanse. Purchased. What does it mean, purchased? Okay. Difficulty? Yeah, snare, main story. Wow. Funny. Difficulty. Custom story, normal. Daring. Normal difficulty is designed for players unfamiliar with the base game's systems or those who play tactical games and CRPG infrequently. The stats and modifiers of enemies and the game environment are slightly reduced. I actually want to try maybe daring. The difficulty is not recommended for players unfamiliar with the Warhammer 40,000 rocks. Not recommended. Level demands the player possesses a solid grasp of the base game system, so extensive experience in analogous tactical games of CRPGs. The stats and modifiers of enemies and the game environment are balanced. 20% minimum damage dealt to enemy, reduction armor, characteristic modifiers. I wanna try this one. Okay, let's go. Continue. Daring. Damage required to receive injury. Choosing difficulty is not recommended for players not. Okay, accept. Yeah. Wow, we choose our hero here, main character. But, strong lady with a sword, Hecate, Darish, Bahadur, I don't know. So, okay, yeah, I think it will be custom. Create your own rogue trader from scratch. Civils are endless when it comes to customizing your characters and choosing their homeworld gender and background. You can also choose from a wide variety of abilities and skills, such as combat skills, social skills, and technical skills. With abilities and skills determine how your character interacts with the world and what kind of challenges they can overcome. Finally, you can choose your character's archetype. Each archetype path offers its own unique set of opportunities and challenges, so choose wisely. With all of these customization options at your fingertips, you can create a rock trader that is truly one of a kind and embark on the adventure unlike any other in the worlds of Warhammer 40,000. Okay, maybe I'll try Soldier, Operative, Warrior. So, let's see. A soldier is a master of all ranged weapons, quickly able to assume an advantageous position from where they stand ready to rain fire on the enemy. While we're trained in a highly diverse range of arms, a soldier is particularly proficient at blasting their targets with burst fire and area weapons. Core focus. Movement and ranged attacks, cover and dodge, burst fire, air attacks, keystone features, run. Why can't I? This is strange. Run and gun. What is run and gun? Read later. Okay. Revel in slaughter. Firearm. Oh yeah, that's how I can see. Nice. So run and gun. Soldier gains +2 AG bonus then an attacks when and does not -1 attack points. I don't know what's AP action points. Yeah, action points I believe. And this is movement points. And does not count toward the attack limit per turn until the end of the next turn. The soldier becomes winded. While winded, the soldier suffers a -10 penalty to ballistic skills and cannot use run and gun. Okay, so it's for kind of a fast attack and escape. I don't know. The soldier immediately removes the winded effects. Until the end of the combat, the soldier gains the following bonuses: +10 ballistic skills, +5, +2 and agility bonus and critical damage, agility bonus, critical hit chance. Okay, this ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies, and the kill counter is not reset between rounds. Okay, firearm mastery, heroic act. Personal, once per combat. Cool. The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire, using the weapon attack that normally costs at least action points. These attacks do not spend action points. Okay. Until the end of the soldier's turn, their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. Okay. The soldier immediately reloads their canton. Okay. Firearm mastery. Desperate measures. The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire, minimum 2, using the weapon attack that normally costs at least action points. These attacks do not spend the action points. Until the end of the soldier's turn, their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. The soldier immediately reloads their current weapon, starting from the next round and until the end of the combat. The soldiers AP are reduced by -1. Okay. Characteristics: ballistic skill, agility, perception, strength, awareness, demolition, athletics, mid-decay. Okay. Imperial World Military. Military traditions: ballistic skill +5, perception +5. Astra. Why can't I close using my? So bad. The Astra military, commonly known as Imperial Guard, is the primary fighting source of the Imperium and the first line of defense from the myriad threats that endanger the existence of humanity in the 41st millennium. You have served as one of the commanders of an Astra Militarum regiment, commanding thousands and winning battles in the name of the God of Emperor. Regiment tactics. Perception describes how well a character perceives their surrounding. Characters with high perception can pick out a stray Why? How it's... Oh my god. Oh, the controls. These guys, they don't know how to do it. Okay. Was it something different? I don't know. I've lost. And additional damage to enemies. The adjacent commander and all the commander's allies suffer. Can only be used once per. Yeah. Skill modifiers. The following features will be available after Origin Advancement. I don't know what is it. Character characteristics modifiers, skill modifiers, suppression fire. Oh, a lot of field of fire. Timely rescue, a lot of stuff. Okay. Unflinching heroism. What's it? Shoulder to shoulder. Okay. Brand of shame. Coercion. What's it? Fell. As the commander-in-chief of a disastrous military campaign, you are buried in shame. Wow. Feat of greatness. Utilize your talent as a commander to achieve a great victory over the ruinous powers. Regiment tactics. It's pretty much the same. Yeah. Okay. Pretty much I understood who this girl is. Oh, outfit settings. Wow, you can design. Oh, you can even... helmets. Oh, what a base outfit, headwear. Yeah, it's kind of a color palette. Okay. Usual one. Okay, Darius, operative. An operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in enemy defenses. Now can withstand an attack from an operative. Core focus, precise single attacks, defense penetration, area debuffs, consistent firing position. Analyze enemies. The operative targets the enemy within 10 cells from the operative. The target immediately gains a bonus. The operative targets one enemy 10 cells, that immediately gains one enemy creatures within a 40 cell radius. Okay, understandable. Oh yeah, I was reading this one. Expose weakness. The operative removes all explodes from the target, decreasing the target's dodge, parry, and armor by 10 explodes removed per bonus until the start of the operative next turn. If this ability reduces the target's armor to 0, the operative removes only half of the explodes from the target. Okay. Oh, why it's so bad? These guys don't understand in the UX. Oh, this thing I could help them to make this better use. This main clean attack. Why this everything almost same picture and the same name, but they are different, and these are ultimate abilities? What the fuck? So okay, and it closes. Of course it closes. An operative immediately inflicts one exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against the target. The attack always hits. Until the end of the combat, the target of this attack suffers 30% penalty to dodge and 30% to armor. Okay. This is Heroic Act. This is Desperate Measures. The operative immediately inflicts one exploit. Pretty much the same. Until the end of the game, the attack costs one more. So yeah, I believe it's something to do with the rules of the Heroic Act and Desperate Measures. I need to learn more about it. And it's... yeah, so, and for second weapon, I need just to learn how the game works. I believe it will be just easier to understand. Tech use, logic, intelligence and perception. Oh, kind of a death world. Wow, lots of stuff. Intelligence fellowship. Brutal hunter. The following features will be available after a lot of stuff. strength, toughness, agility. On death worlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms inimical to human life. Whilst exceptionally difficult to colonize, many death worlds possesses valuable resources that require an outpost of other humans' presence upon the planet's surface to harvest. These harsh environments result in some of the hardest and most resilient populations of the galaxy. Those tested and found wanted to die young. Okay. Crime Lord. Wow. Surefire plan, yeah, it's the thing I didn't really yet. The Imperium services and prospers is no small part due to the narrowness of this vision, but a rebellious mind and will such as yours could not be so easily constrained. The dark path of smugglers and renegades that went behind the facade of the Imperium society offer a dangerous refuge for those unwilling to bow to the law. He used to be one of the dangerous yet resourceful individuals. Interesting. Weapon skills, perception, awareness, logic. Still don't understand what's skill modifiers, plus 10, killing plan, escape plan, deserving plan, planning. Should I just keep? You managed to corrupt an entire star system and turn into your personal den of thieves. Wow. Shadow of Torment. Carouse. What is Carouse? I don't know what's Carouse. You were arrested and thoroughly interrogated using creative and violent methods. Oh, that's bad. So yeah, this thing is at the start of the combat. The Crime Lord, is it me? Gains intellect bonus stacks for the Surefire plan effect. Activation of this ability consumes one stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. In the card, in the Crime Lord attacks, they deal more damage. If the Crime Lord moves, they gain bonus dodge and parry until the start of the next turn. If the Crime Lord uses a non-damaging ability on an enemy, that enemy suffers a 10 bonus penalty to damage for 1 round. Can be used multiple times per turn. Okay. An allies enemy, separate if targets enemy within 10 cells. Yeah, well, immediately exploits. Okay, I think I got this one. So yeah, allies enemies was there. And the warrior. Warriors. Combatants boast an exceptional melee prowess capable of dealing high damage in close quarters. Combatant withstanding heavy amounts of damage. They also excel at drawing enemies' attention from less defended allies. Core focus, melee, movement, and dodge. Dodge, armor, and parry tons soaking damage. So the charge warrior moves in a straight line and launches immediate attack against any target in the warrior's pass. This attack does not count towards the limit of the warrior's attacks per turn. There must be at least 2 free cells between the warrior and the target to use charge. Endure until the warrior's next turn. All incoming damage is reduced. Okay. By toughness bonus. The warrior's gains temporary. And the warrior gains temporary wounds. Temporary. Why temporary? Daring Breach. The warrior immediately restores all AP and move points and gains agility bonus movement points until the end of the turn. They do not lose movement points after performing attacks. Well, the warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks in this turn. What? No limit on melee weapon attacks this turn? What does it mean? Does it mean that I still use action points, but is it a limit for melee weapon, like I have 2 action points but I use 1 action point on melee attack? No. If a character attacks a target with a melee weapon, the target may attempt to both dodge the attack and, if they are also using a melee weapon, parry it. The higher the attacker's weapon skill characteristic score is, the easier it is for them to ignore the target's parry attempt. The higher the attacker's perception and agility are, the easier it is for them to ignore the target's dodge attempts. Okay, still not an answer. At all costs. Next single shot. Charge already red. So, who should I play? Actually, I run like this one. Core focus, movement and range attacks, cover and dodge, burst fire. Yeah, I love this one. Fire and run. Okay, next.
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Oh, wow. Custom portrait. No. Custom portrait? Ah, no. I won't use something like this. Oh, Mongol guy. Wow. A lot of different. Actually, I can use any of these, yeah. But I wanna. Yeah, who I should play? Oh, I like this girl. She sounds kind of a Japanese makeup. Oh, ah. Who I like more? Oh, there's too much arrogance here. Oh God. Can visit it. Oh, too severe. No, yeah, I like this girl. Okay, this portrait. And the appearance. Oh, male, female. Okay. It's a female. Which face should I use? Oh, yeah, nice. I can turn her. Can I remove? Okay. Can I? These settings. Yeah. Can I? No. Thank you. No, it's easier. Face expression. No. It's strange, but I still want her to be beautiful. That's how I will enjoy more. But this such strange faces. Oh my God. Kind of these expressions. Oh my God. Oh, such a weird stuff. Maybe this one is pretty normal, but still a bit rude. And we have very strange faces. Okay, maybe this one. Maybe this one. And the body complex. Oh, I like this this type of body, and the skin tone. Skin tone should be light. Kind of a brownish. Yeah, this one should be. Yeah. So, hair, not bald. Oh, I actually can do the only with mouse. Why don't they use the keyboard? Oh, this one is okayish. No. Why are they so strange? Okay, this one is okay. So, in the hair, yeah. Oh my god. This one is okay. What? Kind of not too much hair. Kind of also not bad. No. 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 That's too. No. Not too much. I believe this one. Or that one. No. Actually, maybe I'll have something like this hair color. Can I have pale? Some kind of a this one. Yeah. Like kind of a this one. Yeah. Okay, tattoos. Okay. So, what are we going to have this tattoo or not? I believe no. I don't like tattoos. Maybe I'll have this in my chin, my cheek. It should be okay. Scars. Oh, I don't like scars. I will be a young fighter. So, augmentations. Oh! Whoa, wow! I can have multiple. Interesting. I think I'll use some. What should I use? I'm kinda new to Warhammer lore, so I don't really know why it's dead. So it's kind of modifications from this. So yeah, I like this one. I love the golden color, but I don't like on the chambers. I really like that, okay. Next voice, Patient Fortune. So let's find
Fire the lance battery.
I'll bring glory.
I'll see you destroyed.
I am but a harbinger of challenges make the spoils that behold as I slay them in my step by step I lead.
I like this one.
Lance!
Crazy one. Okay, so sport class frigate. Wow, I will have my frigate. Wow. Patient Fortune. Light in the void. Oh, I love this one. Okay. So the sword class frigate is a classic void ship design proven in 1,000 of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. Estimated dimensions: 1.6 km in length, 0.3 km in beam of the fins approximately. Estimated tonnage: 6 megatons approximately. Estimated number of souls. Souls? What the fuck? Why souls? 26,000. Okay, and the von Valancius flagship, the mightiest void ship belonging to the von Valancius dynasty. Every system aboard this brigade has been tried and tested in innumerable engagements. Its weapons and turrets deliver hard-hitting volleys with pinpoint accuracy. Its plasma drives are rugged yet reliable in extreme conditions. The flagship size and maneuverability are perfect for pursuing smaller, faster riders and for hunting the countless pirates, casinos, and heretics in the Corona's expanse. Numerous Valancius road traders have acknowledged the exceptional performance of this vessel, and with a few minor updates, the flagship has continued to faithfully serve the Valancius dynasty. Next. Okay, my name, Hecata. No. Benria, no. Blanche. Oh, I love Blanche. It's kind of a white. Do I have a... No. Athletics version. Oh, I can read what does it mean. Weapon skill reflects the character's competence in all forms of close combat. It increases their parry and reduces enemy parry. Chance against melee attacks. It also increases chances of scoring a critical hit in melee combat. Ballistic skill. Characteristic bonus. Ballistic skill reflects the character's accuracy with all forms of ranged weapons. A high ballistic skill indicates that a character is dead-eye, someone to be feared in a gunfight or skirmish. The base hit chance for ranged attacks within a weapon effective is 30+. Ballistic skill. Okay. Strength. Represents how physically strong a character is. It affects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons, and allows them to lift heavier objects for each bonus point of strength. Character deals 5% more damage with one-handed melee weapons and 10% more damage with two-handed melee weapons. It also affects athletic skills. Okay. Is this something? No, it's not. Toughness. Defines how easily a character can shrug off pain, as well as how easily they can resist toxins, poisonous environments, diseases, and other physical ailments. It increases the chances of resisting negative effects. Yeah, nice. And the amount of a character's moves, nice. Blah, blah, blah. It also affects the Karu's skill. What is Karu's? Skills, Karu's, skill value 30. The skills is affected by toughness characteristic. It represents the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poison stimulators. Okay. Agility measures the character's quickness, reflexes, and poise. High quality allows a character to manipulate delicate explosives with finesse or to keep their footing when crossing treacherous terrain. It improves the character's initiative, dodge chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal to the half of their agility. It also affects the demolition skill. Intelligence, measurement of the character acumen, reason, and knowledge. For each bonus point of advantage, characters deal 5% more damage with non-burst ranged area attacks. This also affects the lore, lore, warp, lore, sentence, logic, decay, and tech use skills. Perception. Perception describes how well a character perceives her surrounding. Characters with high perception can pick out a stray bolt or shell casing in between the day-to-day morass of an underhive, or even tell when someone is being deceitful. It also affects the awareness skill and reduces enemy dodge chance against the character's attack. Nice. Willpower reflects the character's ability to withstand the horrors of the warp, the terrors of the space, and the dreadful opponents they are bound to encounter in the Chronos expanse. High willpower allows characters to exert control over a crowd or interrogate a heretic. It also increases the chances of resisting negative mental effects and physical powers. Fellowship represents a character's ability to interact with other creatures, to deceive, charm, and befriend them. High fellowship characters find a way to approach a gathering of unsociable servants to effortlessly make deals with treacherous merchants. It also affects the persuasion, coercion, and commerce skills. What is coercion? The skill is affected by fellowship card. It represents a character's talent to manipulate other people through intimidation and reach their desired goals via threats and pressure. Okay, so I will not threat anyone. Understandable. Talent to manipulate other people through negotiation. So yeah, I'm kind of a diplomatic guy. Okay, I believe it's all good. I'll get her clothes bag. Now I need the color palette, the white one, and the get with outline. Nice. So let's go. Here we go. This monumental art. Statues. Beautiful. Press any key. Wow. Beautiful. So epic, oh my god, the scale. Okay, is it me? Oh.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
The man who has approached you is gazing down into the depths of the vast temple on one of the lower decks. Okay, choice and dialogues. You're in a dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence of the character you are speaking to, or even alter the course of the game and narrative. Your character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayable on the right. Select a reply by clicking leftmost button on it or pressing the corresponding digits on your keyboard. Got it. So, he's asking me what has the best view to the cathedral. Okay. Pick a manifestation. How inspiring sight. Frankly, such success can be tiring at times. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it is enough to make one thing that the architect meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Just a random, have we met? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? Oh, it's kind of an arrogant thing. Yeah, I think I will agree. The man
That
nods
is the
in
purpose
satisfaction.
of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity.
The man nods in satisfaction, as if your words have confirmed the same thought he had. Okay, nice.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voitvir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Bows Voitvir bows his head and focuses his attention on you. Okay. You can hover your cursor over highlighted words to learn more about them. The tooltips that appear can help you better understand the world of the game or its mechanics. Words are highlighted when they first appear in the text. Scroll up the dialog box to see the desired highlighted term again. Okay, so what is a rogue trader? Basically, a subject of the Imperium with a unique hereditary title. A rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Okay. Okay. So, should I tell him who am I or not? My name is Blanche. Lieutenant General Blanche Scipio Gimald, commander of the 8th Army of the Scantian Janissaries. I have no... Okay, I will introduce myself properly.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander.
Demonstrate your talents as a commander. Whitveer smiles faintly, but you are not really sure. Is it directed at you?
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Okay. The Lord Captain, a strange title for the Lady Theodora. While I am aboard this vessel, I have been brought here. You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? Tell me about the one on whose ship I have found myself. You say I'm the one of the rogue traders here, so there is another candidate? And I assume you had some goals in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it. Okay. I'll ask him about responsibilities.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias.
Okay.
I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Какой хитрец. Okay, he's kind of the spider from the Game of Thrones. Captain, strange that is so...
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
This, so the warrant of trade is the sacred relic document that affirms the preeminent rights of rogue trader throughout galaxy. Okay.
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
So okay, I'm serving this Lord Captain.
I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
Okay, that's pretty fucked up. The galaxy, so the Imperium of a man. The galaxy's spanning interstellar human empire ruled by the living god who is known as the Emperor of Mankind. Okay. Servant of the Imperium. You say I'm the one the rogue trader here, so there is another candidate. Okay, let's ask
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Sacrosanct. Okay, what's Lex Imperialis? Codex of Imperial Laws. Okay. Yeah, I believe we need to ask about...
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Okay. Let's...
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you.
Of course she should.
It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Okay, let's go.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Let us. So yeah, pretty much long dialogue. What do we have? Move your character by clicking mouse button on a spot screen. Change your point of view using camera keys or using blah blah blah. Rotate camera using the keys of mouse and wheel.
In this tapestry of a
Okay.
world, I am the
fast.
rogue thread.
And I can... Oh, I can use my facing. Oh, wow. So I can use... but only horizontal rotation. So yeah. Wow, I can fly everywhere. Wonderful. Woo. I can zoom. Can I zoom? Yes, I can. Wow. Okay. Should we go then? Okay. Wow. Interactable object. Some objects in the game can be interacted with within a special way. They are marked with a specific icon. Some icons allow you to study objects, others will transfer the character to neighboring locations or launch a small event. These icons become visible when your character is standing close enough to the interactive object. Click left button on the icon to perform the associated action. Some interactive objects such as door or chests are not always marked with the icons, but the cursor changes when you hover over them. Hover over cursor over the object, your cursor over the object. If the cursor changes, the object is interactable. Okay, hold tab to highlight objects your character can interact with. And click.
Patience! Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Wow. Okay. Engineer. Wow. It's not like technomat. It's not engineer, it's engineer. Ah, what a nice lore actually Warhammer is. Whoa, I'm running so fast. Show the data on the bit screen. Is it? Am I allowed to? The secret mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The journal of the data processing cycle has tripled.
Curiosity sings
Here,
in my
the
veins.
secret. Oh, it's pretty much the same. Oh, a lot of stuff happening. Oh, I actually can see. Oh, is it? Yeah, I can see like that. Why? actually, how can I see? No. Incomprehensible information displayed on a large screen above the cogitators. I can't read. You can make out references to unfamiliar systems and worlds among the numbers and logical symbols. Okay. Can I talk to them? Different the operation, blah blah. The name of them, safe referring for them. Okay, I can talk to them. Engines here. Attack attended from machine position is required. Works casting to initiate the consequence. Unguence and preparation for technomats. Strange words. Should I sit or what? Crew officer. A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood. And also incredible value about the watch. Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Worker and Dark Deck Enforcer. If I see raise your head again, I'll hand you over to the tech priests. Okay. Can you talk to the crew member is hard at work, rolling his head in fear of avoiding the continue. Okay. Take a minute again. Interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanism restore the machine spirit. In the name of the Messiah, refrain from any further profanings. Okay. Can I talk to these guys? Have you heard? Apparently the lower decks got a big influx of new blood after the last onwards resupply. Is there some pestilence spreading through the crew? And that's why we had to make the shortfall. Last time it was blue leprosy that called our ranks. Okay, the second one also the same.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Greetings,
Let
my
us
lady.
seize
Oh, okay, my lady.
the moment.
A lot of people. What's happening here? Wow, is it? Who it is? Why she's praying? Oh. And what is it? Okay. What is it? A candlelit altar with a copy of what? Copy of the 2384 volume of the Lex Imperialis, the Codex of the Sacred Laws of the Imperial. Blah, blah. My hay will strengthen my heart. May my humble deeds be for the benefit of humanity. Okay. Boring stuff. Noble guest. How long do we have to wait for an audience? How many days have we already? How long? Okay. Boring.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Okay, I believe. Oh, saving. Okay. As you approach, something in the servitor body begins to hum as if in response to your presence. After a couple of seconds, the noise subsides. Okay. So, should I go inside? Should I go inside? Yeah, I will go inside.
One of the Von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
I like these effects. It sounds like a...
What's happening?
Whoa! Holy shit!
Run! The servitors have gone
Holy
berserk!
shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, they're killing everyone! Fuck! Okay, one down. The second? The second also is also down.
Watch this
Not yet.
spectacle unfold!
Okay. To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. Click the button on the top of the screen to start the battle. Complete. So, you have ambushed. The battle begins. Start the battle. Start the battle. Okay. So, they move by themselves. Motion guide. One-shotted! Holy shit! He killed both! Just one shot. What did he do? All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Okay. Select a cell within a highlighted area and double-click the left mouse button on it to move the character there. Yeah, understandable. Move points determine how far a character can move on their turn. One movement point corresponds to one cell on the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 move points. Yeah, understandable. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, the section can no longer be cancelled. Okay. So, do I need to move or can I shoot actually? Yeah, he is not in range. No, he is in range. What range is he? 12 cells. But why it's one creature within 12 cells? But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Yeah, I believe I can shoot him. But what's this? Okay. Blanche, revolver, okay. Pistol shot. I want to shoot him. Oh, but it's not that good. Also, what I have? Commander and all their allies deal additional 30% bonus damage to enemies. They are adjacent to the commander or their allies until the end of the commander's next turn. All the commander allies also suffer no damage from allies' attacks until the end of the commander's next turn. Okay. Soldier, movement points. Okay, understandable. So yeah, all I want is to shoot him, and I'll try to shoot him.
A genius
Miss?
at work!
What the fuck? Why so? Why the miss? When you're ready to end your turn, press space. Okay, got it. I will stay here, I believe. Yeah, okay. We're trying to... Oh, he can actually move really fast. What, can I see analyze enemies, joint analysis? Can I see what did he do? Exploit permanent. So him frenzy. 1 round. What's frenzy? These creatures receive bonus movement points and additional attack per turn. Holy shit. And it's a weapon. Okay. It's way better than mine. Shock damage reduced, blah blah. Okay. Okay. So now he is here. Can I try to shoot him? Yeah, I can. Can I? No. But can I see how far he can go? Movement points 12. 12 is a lot. I will hide behind the... Yeah, I think I'll go here. Can I go? I can go? Wait a minute. Reload? No, I don't need reload. Movement points. Like this. Okay. So I believe I just need to end my turn. Okay. Oh, holy shit. How much HP do I have actually? 20. Is it my HP? It's my HP! He has 31 damage. Oh my god. What should I do? I will go behind him. I believe so. What's my range of attack? Okay, I'll try to shoot. I think I will not die. I hope I will not die. But then movement is not... Can I go here? Can I go here? Oh, can I shoot? No. To make attacks and use abilities in combat, the character must spend Action points. Their total is displayed on the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has a certain action points cost associated with it. The numbers of squares next to the icon of an attack, actions and other abilities indicate their action points cost. At the start of each character's turn, their action points are restored to the maximum value. Okay. To attack, first click. Yeah, I already did that. On this, okay, tutorial is bugged because they thought I will move firstly, but I decided to attack. On the single shot icon, the weapon panel at the bottom of the screen, hover the cursor over the enemy, a tooltip will appear showing your chances of hitting the enemy and the possibility damage he can deal. Okay, where? Hover the cursor over the enemy. Okay, I didn't see that. Clicking on the enemy to fire, the amount of damage your character will depending on the parameters of the weapon they're using. The effectiveness of the shot depends on the distance between the character and their enemy. When you target an enemy with a single shot, you will see two areas denoting the weapon's effective and maximum fire ranges. Okay, so effective and maximum fire ranges. Okay. Certain abilities in the game are considered attack actions and can only be used once per turn unless affected by specific talents or other abilities a character might have. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement points. Okay, nice that you said me on the third turn until the restart of the next turn. Okay. So, should I try to shoot him again? 5-8, 55% chance. Okay, understandable. 9. Yay! Beautiful. Your character has just landed a critical hit that deals increased damage equal to character's critical damage stat. Character's critical damage is 150% of the normal damage by default. However, certain talents, effects, and abilities can increase it. Certain damage have their own critical damage stat, which is added to the character's total stat value during attack. Okay. Should I go next? Oh, no. Don't kill him! Whoa, dodge. Okay, dodge. Stop analyzing, kill him. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemy's ability. Block adjacent enemy's ability to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception to this rule. Those can be fired at point blank. Well, can I shoot?
A wicked thought!
5. 1 HP. 1 HP. Come on. Okay, dodge again. Stop analyzing. Just kill him. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Finally you did it.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Okay. Without taking his eyes off the bodies on the floor, Voigtveer removes the Voxcaster from his belt and speaks a few quick orders to the service. Okay. Voxcaster is a piece of technology used to communicate over short distances to record or to record the sound. Okay. Destroy the artificial server and talk to Theodora von Valancius. Okay. Where is she? Spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises stations.
I'm afraid I must remain here.
Okay.
For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay. Can I loot something, or should I? You can open the map. Okay. Okay, understood. The end of the corridor is upwards. Okay.
Patience.
So
My nerves are
I can
frayed.
use, yeah. Oh yeah, I can. The wires are still smoldering. Okay. That's it. Tarantula sentry gun constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct in the manufacturers of Kiavagama. Okay. Wow. The tank. The big one. Lemon Rus battle tank. Reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. The first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortis.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
What is it? A black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact. Okay, I don't see it. Maybe it is kind of a massive golden amalgam. Oh, interesting. What is it? Kind of a... The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but it suffers shimmers and changes hue, as if someone has captured a piece of turbulent sea within the rock. What the fuck? Such a strange thing. Different... Okay, understandable. So I'm not going here, yeah? Oh, what is it? Okay.
Oh,
Why am I going here?
what lies beyond?
Why am I not going here? I actually came from here, yeah? So should I go there, yeah? Oh, why it's so... Wait a second. Should it be like that? I'm looking...
Ha! There will be no
No, it
peace
should be
in my
like that.
wake.
Yeah, I believe it should be like that. It is strange how it's... Kind of strange, yeah. Not very... Come! What is this?
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Beautiful. Why it doesn't disappear? It should be like that one. Another bug. Kind of strange. Should I go here or there? Where should I go? Wow, what a big place. Wow, what a machine.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Oh, is it true, Lord
That
Commander?
is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Says the man dressed in the peculiar garb. His voice tight with tension, his face, half of which is covered by seamed skin, is twisted in a grimace of displeasure and disbelief. Assimilation to the trade structure. Okay.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Edelthrad, the tall, grey-haired woman, pins him with her gaze, her cybernetic eye, flashing crimson. Observe the room, listen in silence. I'm here to speak with the Lord Captain. Should I say or not? Should I listen in silence? I'll listen.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
Okay.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
Fuck.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it.
Okay.
This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward.
Okay.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Okay, so populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits. Okay, flight of fancy, that attempts to install but failed for the second time. Okay. Okay. So your character's skills reflect their knowledge and capabilities. Some dialogues automatically initiate passive skill tests. What is it? Skill tests. Skills reflect the character's ability to solve various problems, manage equipment, detect small details, open containers, or even influence conversation. Skill score determines how proficient a character is. The higher the skill score, the easier it will be to pass a corresponding skill test. Okay. If such a test succeeds, new information will reveal or a hidden dialogue options will unlock. If your character is traveling with allies, the party members with the highest score in the applicable skill is selected for each given passive skill. Beautiful. So, I have few options now. I do not know. Let's read the usual ones. Ion 6 must be purged. For the good of the Imperium, I shall exterminate the heretical beliefs and overworldly power that rule the native apostates. Okay, these reports of spirits certainly sound like evidence of heresy. However, I would put my interests first. No matter what means I would have to use, the riches of Ion 6 would be mine. Okay. I have retained some connections in the Astra military. A few Imperial Guard regiments would take care of the natives, their spirits, and the magma. Solid fortifications have never let me down. And the two that I have succeeded in, Lord. Those spirits could well be natives named for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Ion 6 engages in Senna worship. There are ways to confirm, the other option is, there are ways to confirm whether what is happening in Ion 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer. Okay, yeah, I think I will go with what?
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years.
Okay.
Yet you speak of several.
Okay.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
Oh, fuck off. Golden Throne, a arcane cybernetic artifact that enhances the Gold Emperor's physical realms entirely and preserves them using stasis fields and supervision levels. Okay, I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do. Those rod. Nice. We are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty foods? I find your tone most disagreeable, Ethelred. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequence. Shut your mouth, Ethelred, before I decide to shut it up for you. Okay, I will try to be more polite.
Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Ethelred, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his...
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Okay, fuck off, Ethelred. So he bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without... Nice. And I will...
So, why are you here?
Was it not you who sent me? There are questions that I wish to have answered. Wow. I do not know just yet. I hope you will clarify that. Can I be a little bit more arrogant?
You are direct.
I approve.
I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first.
Okay.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris.
Okay.
I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity.
Okay.
And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Oh, such a office.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries is mine by right.
Okay.
I command millions of lives,
Okay.
rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you?
Oh, fuck off.
The question is,
Am I ready?
am I ready to choose you
Oh.
over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Such a bitch.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade.
Okay.
Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, Even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
Okay, so the Master of Whispers is banned from her closest circle. Okay.
Naturally.
Another hair.
Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
Alright, this job. Yeah. Can I ask where you're...
Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why the fuck I'm here.
Service in the Astra Militarum is a trial from which very few people emerge with their life. That you have risen through the ranks of the Imperial Guard and assumed command of an army is a testament to your astuteness, both on the battlefield and in the tangled net of officer intrigues. I assure you, the company that a rogue trader keeps will offer you plenty of chances to demonstrate both your diplomatic skills and your combat prowess. You'll probably realize true feats of heroism will forever live on in the annals of the Imperium and bring honor to the von Valancius line. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
So basically, she's... She needs to go, but I have questions. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship transition out of the warp, so my presence is required on the bridge. So yeah, she needs to go. Navigator translation, what are these things that you speak of? An incident took place on the opposite deck. Some investors can berserk and attack the crew. Where the ship headed? What are my current responsibilities? Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself worthy here? I have no more questions. Okay. Can I tell her what's happening?
Is that so?
Perhaps,
Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Who is Aguilar? The grey-haired officer gives the Herald Trader a look, cautious disapproval.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Okay.
Observe. Learn. Absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Okay.
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
So we're at war with 2 other traders.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead. Sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars.
Okay, yeah, thank you for the answer. So, gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself, yeah?
You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants. I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, in that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Okay. So, we will fight again. Wait a minute. Holy shit.
What an amusing attempt at defiance!
Okay. Ambush
You'll
again.
make a suitable sacrifice!
All combatants act in turns, and their order is determined by initiative roll. The order of turns is displayed on the left side of the screen, bottom to top. The character at the very bottom goes first, then the one above them, and so on. Okay. Start the battle.
For now.
Buffed. Oh, there is a lot of them. Wow, one shot.
Break them
I took care of this one.
Get to the heretic!
What? That AoE strike. And they miss.
Out of my way!
Oh, he tried to shoot me. Wait a minute. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that a character can hide behind are marked with a shield or a shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take up an advantageous position in this case. The chance that the enemy attacks will hit the cover and then the character behind them increases. So the character will not receive a bonus if attacked from a side not protected by the current power. Okay. I'll stand next to Theodora.
Step by step, I lead.
Nice. And I'll try to shoot the guy and kill the guy. Oh, I almost. 1 HP, oh my god.
Chaos guides me! I serve the ruinous powers!
Well, it's not a lot of them. And they still miss.
Such is the will of chaos.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Wow.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. One fewer target.
Did he double killed? Almost.
For the glory of the
The
Imperium!
gun, I want this gun.
Reduced to dust.
It's like way better than a pistol. Your character has received a temporary positive effect from an ally. Such effects enhance your character's capability in combat in some way. To learn more about the effect you have gained, hover your cursor over the effects icon next to the character's portrait. Got it. Okay. So it's this one, yeah? Kill them. Source, Theodora, duration permanent. Plus 50 ballistic skills under the end of the combat. Okay. Nice. Should I kill this guy? Can I kill him? 7, 11. Well, it's a level, he's level, yeah. I think I can kill him.
What if? Ah! Another one is shattered.
Critical. Yay! From the bottom. Parry. Theodore.
I took care of this
Okay,
one.
I think we won. No, someone's...
Die!
Wait a minute. What a nice gun. I want this huge... AoE flame. Almost time, guys.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Horse. Okay.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Pure energy. A madness existing as mirror to real space. Okay. She looks at the box in her hand. All you can hear is a lifeless static. I have seen many officers who panicked. Okay.
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Okay. So, where should we go? Mort? Where is Mort? How can I find it? I need to understand what happened with the decks during the board jump and the preparation preceding it. So yeah. Trying to understand what's happening and where to go. Where should we go? How can I understand where should I go? So this pass is closed. This pass is also closed. Should I come back? Yeah, I believe I should go kind of here.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
Should I go here? Or not? Where should I go? Yeah, should I go there? Oh, they're frozen. Oh yeah, I believe I go here. I'm discovering. Huh. Okay.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
The first trader shot him from one punch. So yeah. weird, very dark fog. They could make it look,
Thank
slightly
Providence you are alive and well.
Yeah?
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could say...
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Okay.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Okay, mutiny, but who would attempt a mutiny here on the warp? A mutiny against the Emperor at Anoint? Execute the traitors, every last of them. We must provide immediate assistance to those still in the middle decks. Perhaps then we might stop the wave from spreading. If this is indeed a severe case of warp madness, then the situation is dire.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure.
Okay.
And I have the means to do both things at once.
Okay.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Okay, so they're just... He asked me to go with him, okay? Discover the whereabouts.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
Okay, yeah. In whatever state, so... I hear an availer, Captain. I should do everything in my power. I can promise that I won't lose our dearest hair somewhere along the way.
We're in the warp. Considering the attack, there could be a disruption in the Gellerfield and the infiltration of malevolent forces onto the decks. Psychus can react to such things in the most unpredictable...
Okay.
Enough! Master of Whispers, you must not allow my heir to turn into a mindless mutant and to perish under Enforcer fire.
Okay.
Do whatever it takes to bring Edelthrad back to me.
I shall do everything in my power, okay.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say.
Oh,
I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then...
that bitch. Okay. So yeah, I need to understand that she's kind of arrogant and she needs me to obey her.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
So I shall make do lead the way. I have a proposition. Since I'm here, the more important person than you can go in the front to shield me from potential threats. You had better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear that relying on you is fraught with risk. Okay.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
What? Why? Pop and sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen and you're consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. What? What? No way! No way! I knew! When some guys told that every time something happened, the Whisper guy comes after the fight. Immediately I thought that he's a kind of a traitor. Oh no.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
So...
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Okay, so he's a traitor and they want to spill my blood to open the door. Why are you doing this? What is this inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? I have no intention of helping you. I will help you as long as you spare my life. Will you let me join you? We can take the road from Theodora together.
Why? Because I am following an order.
So why?
What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The Warrant of Trade. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for? I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the Warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
Okay, so something is happening. I said to the void, the blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood in your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning into your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate, go to the gate, go to the gate. A Okay, fight the voice in your head, get out and not your puppet. I would use you require enough threats. Okay. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence, forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gates leading in the central chamber. No way. So I'm like poisoned with this kind of a mind control stuff. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test, and unlike with passive tests, skills which are made automatically, in this case you can decide whether or not to select an option, the consequence of which will depend on the result of the associated test. Success or failure affects how the dialogue will develop. Depending on the context, you might change the course of the conversation, alter the character's attitude, or perform an action whose consequence will only become apparent later. However, you cursor over the dialogue option that requires a skill test, and you will see a tooltip detailing your chances of success. The number after the skill's name indicates the difficulty of the test. Okay. Once your character starts traveling with the eyes for a while, it's understandable. So, in the way arc, you see a commutator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. Oh my god. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye socket lighting up with two amber-like irises. So I'll try to examine the device. Oh yeah, Taku succeed. You carefully explain the design of the gate commutator. You immediately catches your eye in the strange alloy that was used as a material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of a Archaeotech relic. What's Archaeotech? An incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Okay, I've got experience. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and growling of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with a sharp, metallic fang that glint in the dim light. The big screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols in the background. Okay, a whispers run through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voidvir wounded you with his blade didn't go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine the sentinel. Place your hand to the sentinel. No, look back. Okay, I'll examine the sentinel. The servitor looks noticeably different from the other ones you're used to. Its skin is covering with a copper thread and its metal hinges in the place of the standard joints. Okay, it seems the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service of this life it is no longer the original automaton. Okay.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
I try to look around. Completely empty room. Place your hand. What else I can do? Oh fuck. The sentinel's jaw clamp around your hand, particularly your skin, and sinking into your flesh. A few drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming and the servo monitor start up to the pump still into motion, so the vid screen of commutator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The sentinel's jaw remained closed, and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from. Crackling like static. It's the sentinel, the cogitator. It's a figment of your weary mind. Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Who is this? I suppose this is one inside the warp madness warned me about. I must list no more. Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
You hear the voice again, and this time you realize that it's coming from the two speakers built into the sentinel's shoulder. You hear a displeased grunt in your mind as if the lurking entity has sensed something that is not to its liking. You were wounded with a corrupted weapon. Yeah. Yes, Sentinel. Traitors threaten my life and the safety of the warrant. Pain shots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do any real harm. Okay.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Fuck yeah. Defense protocol. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Well, there is still another way.
Oh, no. Where did he go? Let's check the warren chamber. Okay. Okay, I will make sure that it's safe. Enormous gates. Okay. Oh, sounds like Harry Potter. What a beautiful place.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Wow, nice. Beautiful texture. Nice graphics and the lightings. Oh, I love this. So the warrant.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my genius blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that eludes their narrow vision. Oh.
Such a big the warrant. So yeah, let it be known that by my will and by the arbitrary words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and key to the bargain of humanity and broken the diversity, to brave the first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily to the roads of thorns. So, did I receive or not?
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Okay.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Okay.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Okay.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
So yeah.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. As the game's story unfolds, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of your current objective has been updated and that new information has been added to your journal. You can open the journal by pressing J or clicking B. On the notification at the top of the screen, journal entries help you keep track of current event and guide your character through on their journey. The quest tab tricks the progress in the main story. Here you can find information about your quests, have accepted your current status, use the journal to help yourself understand where to go next. The rumors and contracts section also contain important information. You will learn more about them later. Okay. So, should we just go?
There will be no peace in my wake.
Okay. So, thank you.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
So, Senecal Ablord Verschrein has lost some of his former polish, his forehead is sweating, and one of the sleeves of the horse is torn and soaked through with blood. Nonetheless, despite his heavy breathing, he stands firm and his gaze is demanding, albeit somewhat surprised. He surveys the carnage around him. His brow furrows and he places a hand on his weapon. Conrad Woodweir is a traitor. When he parted away on the office deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of the plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Okay. You openly admitted that he is mastermind behind the mutiny. Unquestionably. Why don't we have lead matter so that you get through another time? So it would be seen. But he's not here and we have a mutiny to end. For a more cynical, are you asking too many? You're asking too many questions. Okay.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me.
Okay, nice.
And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Yay, thank you. Thank you. A lot of loot and gun and the chest plate. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So, while fighting your character can lose some of their wounds. Lose? Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. The exact percentage of wounds a character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. Inquire injuries reduce the character's resolve. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, a fresh injury becomes an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a medical kit without passing any skill test. Old injury can be healed with a medic kit, but they require the character administering the treatment of as Medicae skill test to succeed. Okay. Once the combat is over, the wound of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries that they may have sustained remain. They can be healed with a medikit. Medikits can only be used by characters who have the field medic feature, base skill Medicae, or have taken Medicae skill advancement at least once. Whenever a character uses a medikit in battle, a Medicae skill test determines the number of wounds that will be restored as a result. A Bellard can heal your character's injury. Yay! Click on his portrait, select the medikit, and the panel on bottom of the left screen, then use it on your character. A Bellard needs to be standing right next to your character.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Here. Medikit.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Your efforts are noted.
You have gotten new items. Items are added to your inventory. You can open by pressing I and clicking on the bag icon on the right side of the screen. On the inventory screen, weapons, armor, and other items can be equipped or interacted with in other ways. It can be used to replenish wounds and heal injuries. Got it. So, no, I don't need to put this one.
To the ordinary, I am an enigma.
To equip new weapons or armor, open your inventory system and double click on the item. Alternatively, you can hold and drag the item to the right slot. It will become highlighted once you start dragging them. To view the parameters of the item, you hover your cursor over its icon and wait for the information window to appear. Another way to view details about an item is to click on its icon, then select info. Okay. You can switch between party members. Okay, it's understandable. Inventory screen, character's portrait, item contain comparison with the corresponding. So yeah.
That is a noticeable improvement.
Yeah, thank you.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Okay, so the main thing that we lost in the warp, and we need to handle this first. And then maybe we can kill others and regain control. What exactly has gone wrong with the translation? How did you find me? Actually, good question. What can we expect to find the navigator's sanctum? I heard one of Theodore's voxcasts. The navigator's sanctum went well. We lead the way for the Imperium and the humanity. Lead the way, Senescal. Okay. How did you find me?
You sent me a vox message. Specifically, a voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive.
Wait a minute, do you mean...
You mean to say you did no such thing?
Okay... I think the Warren Sentinel may have sent it appeared when I opened the chamber. Okay.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
Okay.
The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Okay, maybe we have some kind of a better qualities than this Theodora. So I need to tell him about Theodora Casts.
Lady Theodoras. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Okay, yeah. What exactly going with the translation?
I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well.
Okay.
It could be that the Geller field has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak.
Yeah, okay.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario.
I don't want to be
But
lost.
I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
For sure. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
Yeah. Wait, whoa. I didn't put on my...
Oh, you poor souls.
Begins with
All
the
of you
tactical phase.
will bleed.
English characters cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take up adventurous positions. Selecting character by clicking the portrait at the top of the screen, then click the cell you want the character to move. Red cells are areas inaccessible to the character during the tactical phase. Each character in the party may move up to their maximum movement points, but cannot position themselves adjacent to an enemy. Okay. Yeah, can I? Thank you so much. Is it? Oh! Okay. At least I have my gun. So... No, I think we don't have any kind of adjustments. I can be like, go here. You can stay here. And we can start
Death to non-believers!
The combat abilities of characters differ depending on their archetype. Available abilities are located in the bottom right of the screen of the abilities panel. To read the full description of the ability, however, hover your cursor over icon or click left mouse button on the icon to use the ability. Before the ability is used, you will get to review its estimated outcome while hovering your cursor over a character or an area you're choosing. You will also see the ability area of effect, and each character in this area will have a number displayed of them denoting the probability of being successfully affected. And the ability's effect is guaranteed to work. The ability icon is displayed instead of a number. When you are ready to use the ability, click again to confirm your choice. During your adventures, your character will gain new abilities and talents as their power grows. You can view the full list of abilities on the character abilities page. Okay. Wow. So it's just single shot, and this one is can actually move here. And then I can shot the... Nice.
Schemes within schemes within schemes. The storm approaches.
Okay.
Oh, a wicked door. Fate claims! Another one.
Double miss.
Let's see.
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me!
Your new companion is a warrior. Abroad. Specializes in melee combat and drawing the enemy's attacks. Charges a unique warrior ability that works only when they are using a melee weapon, and is not considered an action attack. Wow. Use charge to close the distance between you and the enemy and deal damage. Click on the ability icon to choose a direction to charge in. If an enemy is in the direct path of charge, blood will attack them and will still be able to use an attack action afterwards if he hasn't used when this turn. Note the charge can only be used if the character is 2 or more cells away. This character is using a melee weapon and attacks require the character to be adjacent to the enemy to make a melee attack click on the strike ability when the enemy engaged the attack. Unlike single shots, melee attack hit automatically with no need for a roll. The enemy will try to dodge and parry the attacks if they use an enemy weapon of their own. Melee weapons can be used to make an area effect. All creatures in the area will suffer okay. Damage unless they succeed on a dodge test or parry. Damage dealt by melee weapons depend on the weapon parameters and the attacker's stance. Okay. So I'll go
A tactically sound approach.
Chainsaw. Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity when opponent is in adjacent cell initiatives and initiates movement. It can also be triggered by some abilities, or characters with melee weapons, including members of the party, can take attacks of opportunity. The chances to hit and deal damage is calculated just like normal attacks. So, okay. Cleave.
It will be done. Someone else can do this. I will do my duty.
Ah!
I am your doom!
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Okay.
Out of my way! Ah!
Bullets. Okay, we'll just
What if? Predictable downfall.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Chaos guides me. Ah!
yeah, I'll just kill you.
Fate claims another one.
You can advance to the level of your character and companions, prevailing in battles, exploring the Chronos Expanse, and completing quests, earning the experience points. Once you have accumulated enough experience, your character gains a new level. Click on the arrows symbol in the character portrait to open the level up screen. Each level gained offers your character new progression options, which include abilities and skills, improvements, and other enhancements. Your companion gain new levels at the same time as your character, when they are not included in the active party during your journey, so you can always improve the party. Yay! Unfilled, regardless of which actions are taken in combat matters, your character can move around the battlefield before they take an attack actions. Once a character attacks, they lose the remaining points. Yeah, no, unable to move until the next turn. There is a way around it, however, if, for example, the character has some way of gaining movement points for attacking after it. Okay, I understand. So, we get the level.
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush.
So yeah, I got the level. What should I do? Main ranks available. Click to view archetype's tables. 16 level. I'm still here. Wow. Choose skill. Can't I choose it? Why can't I choose this? Should I choose this? Why can't I choose this? Okay, maybe it's a will of thing. Available skill. In this archetype rank, it's possible to increase character skill. The character skill will score. Okay, what's this? Choose skill. So yeah, I need to choose from this one. Awareness, demolition, awareness. It encompasses the subconscious ability. Demolition. It's used to deactivate traps. Yeah, I love the awareness. I love the awareness, yeah. Complete. Level 2. Do I have any points to spend? Or it's just it? I believe it's it. And this guy. Athletics characters to traverse difficult terrain, for example, to leap over. And the Karus, the ability to resist negative effects. Oh, I believe it's not. Nice. A bonus branch. Strength, toughness, strength. And what's your summary? Toughness, strength. Yeah, toughness is better. Features, types. So, yeah, colors. Nice. Oh, what I have in reputation? 0 reputation, nothing. Biography, nothing. Iconoclast, heretical, dogmatic, puritan, radical. Oh, I kinda can develop my character. Oh, that's nice. Abilities, talents, not yet. Okay, I'm kind of a virgin. So yeah, here I will save my game. It's not half an hour. I played way more. But no, it's time on my clock or not in game. Appendix. How can I? Yeah. So it should be first level up. Save. And I believe it's perfect for today. Tomorrow we will...
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will see.
Kind of crazy girl. Yeah, so tomorrow we will discover what happened to this ship and how we can save us... oh, we can loot actually. From this... defeated enemies have no further need to from belongings. Okay. Items, set of collection in the inventory. Such items can be equipped to make characters sometimes. Okay, I will do it tomorrow, next time. So yeah, basically we will proceed to our journey to trying to understand what's happened here.
Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Fixing everything, killing everybody. and finding out maybe I'm the better rogue trader than Theodora. So yeah, see you tomorrow.